Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to all our viewers and listeners of INC Radio. Hello, hello, hello. I'm Sister Lorraine Lawinco Manabat, live here in Clayton, North Carolina, and you are watching INC Radio Satellite Studio. And we welcome you here in our District of Virginia. As you may know, last week's episode, we had traveled all the way to High Point, North Carolina, and you have met some of our friends and brethren, our brothers and sisters that are from High Point, North Carolina. And today, another place that we are going to, and we are traveling 1 hour and 14 minutes away from High Point is Charlotte, North Carolina. And as you can see on our screen, Charlotte NC's vibrant culture. Wow, that's fancy title for today's episode. And before you meet our dear guests and we are being informed by the place of Charlotte, what are the things that we need to know if we're going to visit Charlotte? Or have you been into Charlotte? We want to know, our dear viewers and listeners, we would like to hear some of your comments and greetings. Type in right now in our live chat there in our YouTube channel. Please don't forget to click the like button and also our subscribe button. But here's our first question to you, our dear viewers. Have you been to Charlotte, North Carolina so far? If you have been into Charlotte, what are the activities you enjoy there? And if not, what are the things you're looking forward? And our dear guest will help us to know what are the things we need to prepare or what are the things we expect in Charlotte. And now we are so ready to introduce to you our first guest, and our dear guest for today are all from Charlotte. And I would like to tell you this one, guys. Later on, you're going to meet one of our guests before, and she will come back to introduce Charlotte. And also, we have another special guest later on who also, what do you call that, Sister Lucy? I think he's the one who did the voice for the CFO in action. So you have to wait and later see it. And of course, you also know Sister Amy. Sister Amy Idhao is from Charlotte, North Carolina. She is an active finance officer in the local congregation of Charlotte. And right now, she is the instructional coach in the Charlotte Mecklenburg schools, if I may say that and pronounce it correctly, Sister Amy. Let's all welcome Sister Amy Idhao.
Hello, hello. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everybody. I'm Sister Aimee, fresh from Charlotte. It's nice to be here again, Sister Lorraine, and it's nice to see you. Thank you for tuning in today. Yes, and you are right, Sister Lorraine. Last week, we have explored High Point, North Carolina, which is a very beautiful place to visit. Today, let us add another wonderful city in your bucket list. So we're showcasing Charlotte, North Carolina, which is also part of District of Virginia. Do you have any wondering about Charlotte, Sister Lorraine?
Of course, Sister Amy, at first the first airport that I have been to is the Charlotte Airport. And all I thought it was the capital of North Carolina, but it's not. And we will reveal that sooner. But Charlotte, when I hear Charlotte, I remember a character from the Philippines. I usually watched that when I was young. And Charlotte, it's a name of a girl, right? So I don't know who is Charlotte, why they named this city. So why is it named Charlotte, Sister? Do you have any idea?
Yeah, so actually, when I first came to Charlotte, that was like 4 years ago. My first wondering was when I was driving around, you will see crowns all over, especially the uptown area. You will see different crowns for every like street. So I Googled it. I said, okay, why do we have crowns? Because it was called the Queen City. So do you know, Sister Lorraine, Charlotte, North Carolina is called the Queen City because it was named after Queen Charlotte of Mecklenburg, the wife of King George III, when the city was founded in 1768. Wow, 1768. That was a long time ago. With settlers wanting to honor the British monarch by naming the town after his queen, which is Queen Charlotte. So that's the reason why we have Charlotte as the Queen City.
Wow, that's nice to know. And you're working in Charlotte Mecklenburg schools.
Yes,
Wow,
we call that
that's a lot of
CMS for short.
history. Yes, Sister Amy, and I know you're not the only one who will show us and showcase the beautiful place of Charlotte, North Carolina.
Yes, Sister Lorraine, I am very honored to be with other guests, which is our very own Charlotte brethren as well. So we have the first one that I'm going to introduce. She's our very own choir member. She's in college right now. She's attending community college, taking up human services. We have none other than Sister Lauren Vaz. Sister Lauren, do you want to say hi?
Hello, everyone. Good evening. It's so nice to be here once again. Thank you for inviting me.
Yes, and Sister Lauren is not her first time here. She was here before as well. Next up will be our TSV. So he is our TSV and he's also in college, attending community college, taking up electrical engineering. None other than we have Brother Carl Damuag. Brother Carl, can you say hi?
Hi everyone. Thank you so much for having me here again, and I'm super excited to be here and talk to you about Charlotte too.
Thank you, Brother Carl. And last but not the least, we have our very hardworking, one of the head deacons of Charlotte congregation, and he's also one of the CWS teachers. We have Brother Mike Blash. Brother Mike?
Hello, all the brethren in the District of Virginia. It's great to be here once again, and thank you for having me.
So let's begin exploring Charlotte. So we say Charlotte is a city that has something for everyone, all levels, age appropriate, whether you're interested in history, arts, indoor or outdoor activities, sports, and different cuisine. The mix of modern and traditional attractions gives visitors a rich and diverse experience. Charlotte is indeed a melting pot. So to talk about more about cuisine, we have Sister Lauren to talk about Brazilian cuisine. So the impact of Charlotte's growing diversity, as Charlotte has become more diverse, of course, its food, the cuisine has to follow. This cultural infusion has led to dishes that blend Southern traditions with international influences. So let's call back Sister Lauren and Kuya Tek, um, can you please show our food cuisine or food showcase po?
Yes, and I think while Kuya Tech is preparing that, I would just like to give the shout out to Sister Flaw right now, who is watching, and she told us she already visited Charlotte. Wow, and she said it's really a beautiful place. Back to you, Kuya Tech.
Oh, wow. So we have our different cuisines, Sister Lauren.
So I will be first talking about one of my favorite Brazilian dishes. The first one is misto quente completo. So it is made of cheese, ham, bacon, and eggs with a bread that we call pão francês. The second picture is what we call pastel. So it is a thin crust fried pastry that could have a savory or sweet filling. We also have what we call pão de queijo, or how we say it in English, cheese bread. So it is a small bread with cheese inside. And the last picture that it is showing, we call it bolo de milho verde. So it is um, a cake that we normally eat as a breakfast or as an afternoon snack that it has like a corn flavor. In Brazil, we also have different types of food when it comes to lunch and dinner. So some of the most popular food is called feijoada, which is made from beans and different types of pork meat and beef. It is normally served with farofa, which is a side dish made by cassava or maize meal, toasted with a smoky flavor and crunchy texture.
Wow, thank you, Sister Lauren. Sister Lauren, that sounds interesting. And then those look yummy too. Which one is your favorite, Sister Lauren?
Oh, my favorite one, I would say, is the cheese bread, the pão de queijo. Um, I keep eating since I was young and every single time, every opportunity.
Yes, I was very blessed to try one of Brazilian dishes, when they brought something in the potluck. It's kind of chicken soup with, sometimes you put like the topping that has like, what's that, tomato potato crisps, Sister Lauren? What do you call that soup? The one we tried when we were in the church.
Oh, that one we call it stroganoff.
There you go. Yes. So of course, so that's one of the cuisine that we have. We also have Kuyatek. We also have Korean dish or Korean cuisine. We got introduced by Korean cuisine when we went home to the Philippines, and we have like Korean airline. So my taste buds actually got opened during that time. So we show the picture, Kuyatek, please? Yes, this is one of the Korean restaurants that we tried here in Charlotte. They have a lot of Korean barbecue, so they offer different meat of your choice. And then from there, they have tons of side dishes as well. They also have an option of having hot pot along with the Korean barbecue that you will have. So my children actually enjoyed the side dish of corn. So they like bake the corn, and it's really good. And after the Korean restaurant or Korean cuisine, we also have another one, which is Vietnamese cuisine too. So this one is really good for like this kind of weather. And do you enjoy having this one, Sister Lorraine? Which one is your favorite? Do you like the Vietnamese, or you like Korean, or you love Brazilian?
Can I just say I love everything because I love eating.
Yes.
I am a foodie po, but yes, talking about Vietnamese cuisine, I love soup. So I enjoy that, especially their spring rolls.
Yes. And one of the food that Charlotte, or even actually North Carolina, is known for is the barbecue. This is the yes, pulled pork. That's what they call it. It's different from the Filipino barbecue, but they call it barbecue in here, which is the pulled pork. And we actually have a video of Brother Mike introducing or showcasing pork barbecue. So, Kuya Tek, can you please play the video of Brother
When it
Mike
comes
showing
to
pork
barbecue,
barbecue?
North Carolina is known for its famous barbecue. And Charlotte has many barbecue restaurants around the city. But what's so special about the barbecue is the high selection of quality meat, being that it's brisket, ribs, pulled pork, or chicken. The process in preparing the meat starts with the dry rub, rubbing the meat with spices that's going to enhance the flavor of the meat. The cooking is low and slow cooking with a wood selection of hickory, oak, or cherry wood that will absorb the smoke flavor into the meat while becoming tender. And ooh, when it's ready, you will bite into the meat and it's like falling off the bone. That special barbecue sauce is dripping down the side of your mouth and your arms. It is just so tasty and delicious. And to complement that barbecue meal is sides like coleslaw, baked beans, and fries. Wow, what a meal. You got to try the barbecue in Charlotte.
Oh wow, Brother Mike, that is so good. It makes me want to have
Woo!
pork barbecue this time, Brother Mike. Thank you so much, for Brother Mike. So this time you have different options, viewers. We have the Brazilian one. We have Korean dishes. We also have Vietnamese, and of course our very own, which is we're famous for, our pulled pork or barbecue. Now, not only that. Charlotte's not only known for its diverse cuisine, it's also known for different attractions. It might be indoor or outdoor, which is they're all age appropriate. So Kuya Tek, if you can show different attractions, and Brother Carl will show us different attractions that you can find in Charlotte, North Carolina. Take it away, Brother Carl.
Thank you, Sister Amy. So as Sister Amy said, Charlotte has lots of different kinds of activities and attractions that you can do. And I believe in this picture we have just outside of Charlotte, it's a really big outdoor center, which is just all nature. So there's lots of things you can do there. Here you can do rock climbing, and I believe you also have kayaking, um, tree climbing, and yes, they even have a big ice skating rink you can do there. So that's also fun. And yeah, you can also go hiking there. There's a lot of mountains in the background that you can have which is a great view if you want to take a picture of. Yes, it's a beautiful picture there. And yeah, and not and if you're more of an indoors person, uh, Charlotte also has different kinds of museums. We have art museums, science museums, and I believe there's a famous racing museum somewhere in the city. But but yes, I think in the picture shown, this is an orchestra performing in Kitag. Yeah, here. So in this slide, this is an art museum in Charlotte with an orchestra performing in one of their theaters. It's a beautiful scene, a really nice view. So yeah, Charlotte has something for everyone here, whether you're an outdoor person and indoor person, and you will never get bored here because there's just so many things to do here in Charlotte.
Brother Carl, how about the ones, thank you for Brother Carl, but how about the ones who are racing enthusiasts? What can Charlotte offer to them?
Oh yeah, I think I should speak more about that. So yeah, I mentioned before. So there's a really famous racing museum here in Charlotte, and if you happen to be a racing enthusiast, you can learn more about the history of racing. You can maybe see statues of famous racing legends there. There's also racing cars too, and I believe there's also simulators there too. So if you want to know what it feels like to drive a racing car, you can also do that too. So yeah, it's a very interesting place to visit.
Thank you so much, Brother Carl. So Charlotte really actually celebrates diversity through different activities. They celebrate diversity through music. They celebrate diversity through arts. Actually, we have a lot of museums in Charlotte through their cuisine, international cuisine, and indoor activities. We have a lot of parks, which are all age appropriate here. Um, I think Charlotte has everything that everyone wants in here. So it's like all complete package in here. So if I'm going to ask you, Brother Carl or Brother Mike, let me ask you, why Charlotte?
Well, when I was in the military, I used to visit Charlotte on the weekends and go back and forth to the base. When I got out the military, I moved back to Ohio and I wanted to move somewhere else. And Charlotte was the only place that I had visited for a long period of time. So I ended up moving here.
Thank you so much, Brother Mike. Actually, for me, if I'm going to be asked why Charlotte, so the reason why we moved here is because of professional opportunities. I think even like financial institution, economy in terms of economy, it just like a lot to offer in Charlotte. So if you're going to ask me why Charlotte, it's because of the professional opportunities. How about you, Brother Carl?
For me personally, Sister Amy, I think I really like Charlotte because it has a little bit of everything. Because it's a really big city. We have a nice school here, a nice transportation system, and also a big locale too. So yeah, I wouldn't say it's like it's the perfect place for me, but it's just like it has everything in it. So that's why I love it so much.
Yeah, thanks so much, Brother Carl. That makes so much sense. How about you, Sister Lauren?
For me, besides being a beautiful city, there are a lot of education opportunities. So when me and my family were looking for a place to stay, after moving from Brazil to here, we chose Charlotte because besides being like diverse, it has a lot of things to do. There's a lot of educational opportunities for us. So for me, and my sister, that's a good city to live on.
So that is so nice to hear. The reason why we're all here in Charlotte. So, Sister Lorraine, do you want to read some of the comments in our live chat?
Yes, Sister Amy, and I am so in love with Charlotte right now. And before we read some of the comments, we would like to say thank you so much, Charlotte, North Carolina, local congregation of Charlotte, Sister Lucy, Sister Amy, Brother Mike Blash, Sister Lauren, and Brother Carl. Thank you for showcasing Charlotte and what has to offer with Charlotte. We have the food, activities, and history. And of course, if you're going to visit our local congregation there in Charlotte, Brother Mike Blash, where can we find the local congregation of Charlotte?
You can find the location of Charlotte at 4500 Glenwood Drive in Charlotte, North Carolina, right off 85. And worship service is on Wednesday at 7:30 p.m. and on Sunday at 9 a.m.
Thank you so much, Brother Mike Blash. Sister Amy, we would like to hear your greetings and your shout outs. Go ahead.
I would like to greet, of course, the local congregation of Charlotte. Thank you for always tuning in. And of course, I would like to greet my family, Brother Marco Itao, Brother Lee Itao, and Sister Megan Itao, and all our viewers. Thank you for watching.
Thank you so much, Brother Mike Blash. Your greetings and your shout out to Sister Anna Blash.
Yes, I would like to shout out to the locale of Charlotte, North Carolina, and to my beautiful wife, Sister Anna Blash, and all the viewers in the district.
Thank you so much, Brother Carl. Your greetings.
Yes, sister. I would like to have a big shout out to my family, my parents, my mom and dad, my brother and sister. Thank you so much. And of course, to the local of Charlotte, all my dear friends there, and my fellow Kadiva members and officers. Thank you. And not last but not least, to all the viewers here tuning in, whether you're in the District of Virginia or outside of Virginia or even outside of the US. Thank you so much for tuning in again.
Thank you. How about Sister Lauren?
Yes, sister, I would like to send my greetings to my family who will be watching us later on, and Charlotte, and also the viewers that are watching us now.
Yay! Thank you so much. And again, thank you so much, Charlotte, North Carolina. And now we are so excited to hear the activities here in the District of Virginia. And I am so honored to present to you that Brother Mike Lash, who voiced over with this bumper, and he is live right now to read the CFO in action. Go ahead, Kuya Tel.
CFO in action.
CFO in action.
See? Wow, nice. Go ahead, Brother Mike.
On January the 20th, 2025, the district held a book lord gathering for the 62nd year. It was held at the Benton Hall in Winston-Salem, North Carolina. The introduction was done by our own district minister, Brother Stephen, in the Central. The brethren gathered in the place to enjoy the singing that was presented, along with some games and prizes. Here you can see some of the singing that was done by the brethren. In this photo, some of the brethren gathered together with the photo with our district minister. Some of the brethren in Charlotte, North Carolina, and some of the brethren around the district gathered together for a group photo.
Wow. Thank you so much, Brother Mike. Do we have anything more?
No, that's it.
Thank you
CFO
so much.
in action.
Thank you so much, Brother Mike. That is very nice of you. And now, Kuya Tek, we are so excited to also congratulate our hashtag winners last week. For our hashtag winners last week, for our fifth place, Jacksonville, North Carolina. Next up, we have fourth place, Macon, Georgia. Third place, High Point, North Carolina. Second place, Charlotte, North Carolina. Woo, Sister Lucy. And first place, Raleigh, North Carolina. Congratulations to all our winners. See you again next week. Don't forget to type in your hashtag, your local congregation with your greetings and your comments. And also, just very quick, if we still have time, I would like to greet my grandma, Erlinda Santos and Ranulfo Santos that are watching right now. And they really mentioned this. They would like to go to Charlotte, North Carolina. So this video is for you, Lola. We also would like to say hi to Sister Cha, Brother Andrew Win, Brother Jeremy, Brother James Langit. We also have Brother Randy Galapon. He mentioned that rally, let's go to Charlotte, bring in all good food, Brazilian, Korean, Vietnamese, and pulled pork. Sounds good. We also have Sister Renelyn Rodriguez, Sister Grace Martin mentioned the way Brother Mike is describing the food is making me so hungry. And also we have Sister Marina Layo, we have Sister um Marie Dylan, Brother Ramil Salas, um Sister Grace Martin again. I'm a foodie, so I love all those types of food. All of this food talk is making me hungry. We also have Brother Jeffrey Maloto, Sister Anna Blash, Sister Lauren Hagen. We also have Brother Mario Oka from Caloocan North that is watching us right now. And dear viewers and listeners, we don't have much time. We would like to say thank you for tuning in here in INC Radio Virginia Satellite Studio. Next episode is the flavors of Fayetteville. Please watch that next week. And of course, we would like to say thank you to Brother Eduardo V. Manalo, our executive minister, our SEPSI CEO and president, Brother Angelo Eranio Manalo. We would like to say also thank you to Brother Wally Taray, our station manager, our executive producer, Brother Manly Andaya, our district supervising minister, Brother Steve Inocencio Jr., our district CFO overseer, Brother Melvin Bayangoan, and our multimedia advisor, Brother Denzel Well Malapit. Maraming salamat po. See you all next week for another exciting episode. Kuya Tek, thank you so much, Sister Lucy. And to all our viewers and listeners, maraming salamat po. See you again next week. Bye. Choose Charlotte. Thank you, Sister Amy, Brother
Thank
Mike,
you.
Sister Lauren, and Brother Carl.